everyone, welcome back to another Baking for Beginners video. You might be able to guess what today's video is going to be based on my attire and my setup here. So for those of you who might not know, which if you've watched any number of my videos you will already know, but some of you may not, so I'll fill you in. I love Disney. I've always loved Disney, but my favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast. And I recently found out online through Disney Family it actually showed up on Facebook, but they have a website and a Facebook page. So Disney Family, they do fun, different little Disney themed recipes, and they had the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast. And when I saw that, I said, I have to make that. And I'm hoping it's not going to be too complicated. Doesn't seem like it will be. It requires no actual use of the stove or oven, so should be interesting. The one part that could be challenging for me is that it requires some sort of food processor, food chopper. So I will be using my food processor for the first time ever, and any food processor for the first time ever, which may be surprising to a lot of you out there, but again, this is Baking for Beginners. I'm still a beginner, but that's what's great about these videos, and what I love about doing these videos is it kind of gets me to learn these things and brings me up new challenges with each different recipe. But let's get right into the baking. So as I said, you will need some sort of food processor or chopper for this video. And the other things you're going to need are milk, and I'll go over all the measurements as we go, but you're going to need milk, instant vanilla pudding mix and instant chocolate pudding mix, Oreos, which are what we'll be crushing up in the food processor, Cool Whip, a piping bag, and then something to put the gray stuff on when it's all made. So I just picked up some shortbread cookies to put them on. You'll also need a large mixing bowl to mix everything in and a whisk to mix it with. Our first step is to pour 1.5 cups of milk into our large mixing bowl. So I'm first just going to measure that out. And it did not specify a specific type of milk to use, so I guess whatever milk you normally have in your house will work. Now it says to add 3.4 ounces of the instant vanilla pudding mix, which thankfully is the exact amount of the box, because otherwise I don't know if I could figure out what 3.4 ounces is. So you just put in the entire box of the instant vanilla pudding mix. I've set that aside, and now we have to chop our Oreos, so this is going to be interesting. I don't know if I said it is 15 Oreos that we are chopping. Here we go. We'll see how this works. Well, that wasn't so bad. It actually made it quite easy. Much easier than trying to chop Oreos by hand, which I have tried to do before. So I think I'll be using this handy thing a lot more often now. One downside, very short cord. I wish they made these appliance cords longer because we don't all have plugs everywhere, so that's why I had to move over a bit. But now the Oreos are crushed, and we're going to combine those and stir them into our pudding mixture. And this one, it says to stir with a spoon. Smells good. Next, we're going to add our 8 ounces of whipped topping, or Cool Whip. Now we'll stir that together. Now we add just 1 tablespoon of the instant chocolate pudding. And now we just want to make sure that everything is well combined. Now that that's all combined, it says to let everything chill to thicken. It does not say how long to chill, but I'm just going to let it chill for a bit until it thickens, so I'll be back to check in a bit. Alright, so I let that chill for about 1 hour. Hopefully that's long enough. I have our shortbread cookies just on a little cookie sheet here, just to make it easier because there is more room than just on a plate. So now I just have to put the gray stuff into my piping bag here, and then I'm going to pipe it onto each cookie, kind of decorating. Let's see how this works. Works pretty well if you ask me, and it seems to get a little bit easier as I go and do more of them. Well, I have to say, I really enjoyed this recipe. Not only does it only take a few ingredients, but it's very simple to make. The only thing is, I probably didn't even use half of the mixture that it made for these cookies. So make sure you're making it for a big party or a lot of people, or just expect to have extra left over, or you could get more cookies and use those. But it's definitely a simple, easy beginner recipe. Would even be good for kids to do. Good way for them to learn about baking as well. Fun recipe to make as a family. But now let me give it a taste and let you know what I think of it. It's good. It surprised me. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, which is nice. It's not like too sickly sweet or anything like that. It's good with the shortbread, but I think it would be even good on its own, eating it just like pudding or things like that. So a nice, simple, quick dessert, and it's Beauty and the Beast themed, so that makes it even better. Give this video a thumbs up if you love Disney or Beauty and the Beast, or if you would like to see more baking videos from me. Also leave me your suggestions in the comments below, and I will do my best to make them happen for you. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. That way you'll be notified every time that I upload, and you'll get to see all the exciting things I have for you in the future. Thank you so much for watching and baking with me today, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye! All just seems to want to stick to the whisk rather than mix.